what's going on and welcome back. I don't know if you just heard that, but before we get started, let me explain something. My dog is in here with me today. She's been hanging out with me. She's been hanging out with me in here for, this past week because I feel bad for her. I'm at work all day, my son's at school all day, and as soon as he gets home, he goes into his bedroom and shuts the door. And I come in here, and she hangs out on the couch by herself all day long, and I feel bad. So I was like, you know what, come and hang out with me in the room. So she has been. So we might hear her snore. If she falls asleep, we might hear her snore, because she's a pug. She's got breathing problems. So you might hear some snorting as well. So for those of you that are new here, I want to talk about my friend James right quick. So James is a buddy of mine that I got the majority of my game collection from, right? Back in the day when I was like 19. I really didn't I kind of grew out of playing video games, and all I wanted to focus on was playing guitar, right? So he found out I had games because I was friends with his uncle, and he was looking for games because at that time James was a big game collector. So he came over to the house and he asked me if I wanted to sell him any games. I was like, yeah, go for it. I sold him all of my NES collection that I had. I didn't have this many at the time. I probably had maybe 30 games, and I sold him all of my NES SNES collection. I had probably 15 Super Nintendo games or something like that. One of the games was Secret of Mana, which I don't have anymore, but he asked me, he's like, how much do you want for all of the games? I was like, dude, just give me $50. He was like, no. He's like, are you serious? $50, dude, that's 30 NES games and 15, I think 15 or 20 Super Nintendo games. I was like, dude, $50, it's fine. So he bought them for me. Years later, I got them all back, plus some, right? Because he kind of grew out of he don't care for game collecting anymore. That's how I ended up with all of this. Now, James, he has 7 cats that live with him inside the house. And if you watch, well, you probably, that's why I'm explaining this. Back in the day, he used to give me a bunch of these. I'm going to show you right now. It sounds heavy. It's a kitty litter box, right? So he'd bring these over, and they would be full of controllers, cords, games, a couple of consoles he had in here one time, and these. And I don't know, I used to do unboxing of these back in the day because I thought they were pretty cool, because I never knew what I was going to get. He'd just come over and he'd bring these kitty litter boxes over. He's like, I got some stuff for you. I was like, oh, cool. I wouldn't look in them when he brought them, but I had an idea of the kind of things that were in there, right? Because he was getting rid of his game collection or whatever. So I would make videos over kitty litter unboxings. Anyway, I was in my container the other day, and I was looking for a movie or something to watch this past weekend. And I ran into this kitty litter box, and like I said, the sucker's heavy, man. So I kind of peeked inside, and it's full of magazines and strategy guides. And I thought, you know what? It's been years since I've looked in this container. I know it's full of video game magazines. I just don't remember which ones. And I know that there's some strategy guides in here, but like I said, I don't remember exactly what books are in here. So I thought it'd be fun for us to take a look at the past and see what old James brought us. So there's a lot of magazines and books in here, so I'm gonna not try to drag this out too long. So I don't want to make a long video. I don't want to take up all your guys' time, right? So let's take a look at some of the books that are in here, and if there's anything good, I'll do the close-ups of them. First of all, we got some strategy guides right here. Got the Halo 2 strategy guide, which is pretty cool, man. Finished the game. Never needed a strategy guide for it, but it's pretty cool to have it, right? Halo 2, Turok Rage Wars for Nintendo 64. I want to say, because I got a lot of his N64 games, pretty much all of them. And I don't remember if that was in there. If Turok was in there, but... Or maybe he just had the strategy guides for it because he collected video games, so... Right, he collected strategy guides too, I guess. Another Turok 2 Seeds of Evil right here. And Mortal Kombat 2 Official Power Play Guide. Which is pretty cool. But yeah, some strategy guides. I gotta stop doing that, dude. I'll be talking about magazines and I'll start flipping through magazines and I'll forget to film in a video, man. Shit. See what else is in here. Let's see what other nostalgic books from the past are in here, right? The 1992 Video Game Buyer's Guide. Dude, they had games like... It kind of... What? Buyer's Guide, right? You think that there's... So it's this kind of thing right here. I guess like ratings or whatever, like how fun the game was or did it suck? So there's that. Sega Visions. Doom Genesis 32X is on the cover. Do a close up of this one on the inside and see what's in here. Just a bunch of Sega games. Okay. Nintendo DS Advance Wars Dual Strike Strategy Guide. Unfortunately, I don't have Advance Wars, but hey, they re-released it for the Switch, so I wonder if this would still be relevant towards that game. I don't know. Nintendo Power for what year was this? Damn, I should have brought my glasses, man. Talking about N64. Does it have a year on here? I have to look inside, I guess. But dude, I love Nintendo Power, man. Dude, I think they're awesome. They're awesome. I would like to one day go into like a swap meet or something and find a whole bunch of Nintendo Powers for cheap, because I would love to collect Nintendo Powers, man. I really enjoy that magazine. Game Boy Nintendo Player's Guide. I'm guessing that this is probably like, yeah, it's got some like maps and stuff in it for a bunch of Game Boy games, which is pretty neat, man. A lot of my Game Boy games that I had back in the day that I sold to James, I did get them back, except for Castlevania Belmont's Revenge was the only game that I didn't get back. Not a big deal though. I looked it up. It's not a very expensive game, but it would have been nice to have got it back though. You know what I mean? Not that I need it now, because like Limited Run came out with, you know, the Castlevania collections. Super Game Boy. I'm guessing this is a just shows a bunch of Game Boy games, right? Grand Theft Auto 3 Official Strategy Guide. This is pretty neat, man. I don't have Grand Theft Auto 3. I don't think. I have to relook, dude. Sometimes I forget, like, because I have so many games, and I'm not like a collector where I'll go somewhere and I'll see a bunch of games for cheap and I have to pick them up just to add them to my collection. No, because, you know, I don't consider myself a collector because I don't buy to fill the shelves. I buy games to play them. And I only buy games that I'm going to play. But like I said, I have a bunch of games on my shelf that normally I wouldn't pick up, but because they came from James, that's why I have them. This guy, this is Charles Barkley, but this is the cover's gone. Apparently, obviously, I think, what the hell was this magazine? Game Pro magazine? Yeah, this was an old Game Pro magazine, dude. Oh my gosh! Let me get a close up of this one. Castlevania Bloodlines, dude. Are you kidding me right now? That is awesome. That is awesome. But it's cool to flip through these old magazines and look at like look at the past, right? So what we got right here? Probably another GamePro magazine that with the cover missing. Yeah, GamePro, and I'm guessing this is another GamePro. A bunch of these covers are missing, and that's exactly what it is. It's GamePro, dude. It's fate, man. I'm telling you right now, it's fate, dude. Look, Castlevania Dracula X, right here, man. You know that I'm a huge Castlevania fan. Oh, it says order now, Final Fantasy 3 Player's Guide. Sweet, dude. Another Sega Visions. What else is in here? Like I was saying, like, I'm telling you, I don't want to take up too much time looking at all these because we'll be here for like an hour. I'm guessing this is another GamePro. Am I right? I think so. No. Video games. The Ultimate Gaming Magazine. Okay. I know that magazine well. Super NES Buyer's Guide. It's got Predator vs. Alien on the cover. It's pretty cool, man. And you know, dude, some of these magazines might be worth some money, dude. I'm serious. Like, I gotta look them up. Another GamePro with Dragon Ball Z, Budokai Tink. I'm not even trying to pronounce that name, but maybe go check it out. Electronic Gaming Monthly, dude, with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, right? No, sorry, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4 on the cover. Another Sega Visions. Electronic Gaming Monthly, Donkey Kong Country. This is a freaking thick magazine, man. Why? Why is it so thick? Like, is this like an anniversary edition or something? It just had a big number 63 on it. Nintendo Power with the what is this? Pokemon. I can see without the glare here, but dude, I'm telling you, it's like a bunch of magazines. Oh, dude, this is sweet, dude. PlayStation, the official magazine, Elder Scrolls, Skyrim, baby. I told you, I'm telling you right now, I'm playing Skyrim. I'm gonna make a video about that because I want to explain to you how exactly I'm playing Skyrim, because I was telling my buddy Mark, and he was like, "You actually did that?" I was like, "Dude, it took me." I'm not lying. So you know what? I'm gonna save this talk for that video where we got Xbox magazine, Fallout 3, another Xbox, Splinter Cell, Reborn. It's hard to see with the glare. That's the thing. I'm gonna redo the lighting in this room. A few more Xbox magazines. Ooh, this one's a cool cover. Xbox Left 4 Dead on the cover right here. Wolfenstein, another Xbox Left 4 Dead on the cover. I mean, Electronic Gaming Monthly with Double Dragon. Another Electronic Gaming Monthly. Same one as the last time with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4. EGM. Pocket Games. Never heard of this magazine. Maybe you have, I don't know. I've never heard of it. Let's take a look inside, shall we? See what's in here. So, I guess it's just a bunch of for Game Boy and DS and 3DS or something, I'm guessing, because it wouldn't be called Pocket Games if it wasn't, right? Rainbow Six Rogue Spirit. Dude, okay, so back in the day, me and some buddies that I used to jam with, I call it, you can jam. One of them was a bass player, the other one was a drummer. We stay up all night drinking and playing instruments and stuff and making noise. After it was all said and done, we'd all go our separate ways. I'd go home, they'd go to their homes, and then we'd still got together online on PC and we played Rainbow Six. And dude, that game was so much fun. You know, taking out the terrorists. And back in the day, man, I'm talking like the very first Rainbow Six. How the hell did we talk to each other? We must have had mics. That's the only way I can think of, because we did communicate and we were. I remember chatting. We were chatting online and playing Rainbow Six. But dude, I didn't pick that. Well, I actually have Rainbow Six on the Xbox. So on the original Xbox, I need to hook it up, man. And I still have my original copy of Rainbow Six for the PC. The only problem is the PC that I have right here. It doesn't take CD-ROMs, but the other PC that I have does. Oh yeah, I think I showed you. I had two of them. Anyways, dude, I just want to show you some of the magazines that were in here, because these are magazines from the past, dude. Like I said, I found this kitty litter box in the container, and I was looking for some movies to watch this past weekend. And it's been a while since I've actually gotten any more kitty litter boxes, just because I think I got all of his game collection. Pretty much. He still buys games every once in a while when they're on sale. I think he mostly does digital, and he's mostly doing like PC gaming, but whenever he does have stuff that he's trying to get rid of, I always get first choice of it. And if there's anything that I like, that I see that he has, I'll buy it from him. And he'll sell them to me pretty cheap for the most part, like $10 or $5 for a PS3 game, PS4 game, or whatever. And then the rest he'll take them to the pawn shop to get some extra cash. But before we get out of here, let's take a listen right quick. Can you hear my dog snoring? Dude, I'd get up and show you guys. She looks all cute. She's all curled up in a ball. And so I've been kind of talking a little bit loud today, because I try to talk over her snoring. Dude, sometimes when she goes to bed, she'll sleep with me on the bed. Dude, she snores so loud, dude, it's crazy. But anyways, yeah, man, just want to show you some magazines. Take you back to the past. If for whatever reason I get another kitty litter box, we'll do a blind unboxing of it. Like I said, I kind of knew what was in here already. I just forgot what magazines were in here, but yeah, we'll see what happens, man. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.